Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Bobbin or Malika, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys everything I crocheted in the month of August and my plans for September. So this month I really had a lot of videos that weren't really I didn't really have a lot of crochet projects because I had a lot of videos that weren't really like crochet with means where I'm actually making a project piece. So the only thing I made in the month of August was, I made my 3-piece set. So let's start with the tank top. So this was the first piece I made, and I'll have the picture right here for you guys to see my recreation piece. And honestly, I have no idea why I didn't make a white tank top. Like, I literally saw the, let me scoot it. Let me go right here so it's more space. I literally saw that I needed white, but I just got white mohair instead of white merino wool. So I ended up with this, but again, like I said before, my favorite part of recreating a piece is the fact that I don't have to recreate it exactly the way it is. So it ended out great. It's a tank top and I loved how it came out, and I love how stretchy mohair merino wool is. Like, it's really stretchy, and it's not like, it stretches to your skin. So if you accidentally make your project a little small, it'll stretch to, you know, your desired fit, and I love that about merino wool and mohair. So this was the first piece I made, and then I made a skirt for the first time. And this skirt, it wasn't hard, but what is wrong on my voice? But it was weird to do, but I don't even know how to explain it. So this is the first time I made a skirt, of course, and I knew I wanted to make it like 2 panels. I didn't want to do like the round about thing, because every time I do like crocheting around, my project ends up like super big. So I don't know where I go wrong, but I don't really care to know where I go wrong, because most of the time, like 99% of the time, I'm doing panels. So I was like, if I'm gonna do a skirt, I have to do panels because I'm not doing a round. And so when I did the skirt, I actually measured my exact measurement, which I usually don't do. When I do my projects, I just take like my ribbing and measure that against me. I don't take like measuring tape, but this time I did measuring tape and measured my exact measurement. And so my skirt ended up like super huge, but of course I made it work for the picture because I have to make it work. But let me show you, let me flip this around to show you guys like how much I cinched in to make it fit me. It's ridiculous. So my skirt, so this is how much I pinched. This right here. I pinched all of this, and you can see where I started. You can see where I slip stitch. And usually you want to slip stitch like along the edge, literally like right here. But I slip stitch all the way down here because I was cinching in that much because I needed to make it smaller. And on this side, you can see I cinched in a lot on the waist. I cinched in this much on the waistband part, and then along the edge it's super low, lower than normal, and that's what I had to do to make it fit me, which is crazy. But I loved how this fit. I would definitely, the next time I make a skirt, if I do, I would definitely not measure myself like myself, because I did it this time and it did not end up the way I envisioned it. But listen, I had to do what I had to do to make it work. But I love how it came out, and I was supposed to have like a slit on the side, but I was just so focused on trying to cinch all this together that I was just like, you know what, it doesn't even matter, I don't care, I have to do this skirt so I can go on to the cardigan so I can get this piece out. So that's this with the skirt, and this is how it looks. Super easy, super simple. I didn't want to do anything intricate and difficult because I needed to get a piece. I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of projects this month, so I wanted to do something like really fast. So, and that's that. The last piece I made was the cardigan. So the cardigan was honestly, the tank top was the easiest, and I would say the cardigan was next and then the skirt, only because I didn't really know what I was doing with the skirt. But I made a cardigan before, so I knew how to make a cardigan. That wasn't difficult at all. So, but with the cardigan, I did accidentally like cut off way too much on the shoulder part, but of course I always make it look good for the pictures. I have to literally, every single time I make a project, it's either too big, too small, and every single time I have to fix something just so it looks right for the picture. Snap, and then, you know, it doesn't matter after that because I'm not gonna wear it out because it doesn't fit me. But this is how the cardigan looks. And I decided to add buttons like super last minute, and it came out so cute. Like, are you kidding me? Look at these buttons. And then of course I literally did not know. Oh my gosh, hold on, excuse me, I need to film. Excuse me, what the heck was I saying? Oh, for the sleeve, I literally did not know how I was going to put the faux fur around it because I've never done it before. But using the crochet knowledge that I have, I was like, if I do the ribbing like super short, I only chain like 5 for the ribbing, so it was super small. And I was like, if I chain 5, and then the yarn is super fluffy, so it should like cover the ribbing that I did do, the small ribbing. And if it covers it, then I should be good to like single crochet around. So I just went off that and it worked out perfectly. But I really wish that I did more around the sleeve because she had more as well. I'll put the picture up again. She had more, but listen, crocheting with furry yarn, no. I commend anyone who crochets with furry yarn because it is so hard to see stitches. It's so hard to even know, like, I don't even know if I'm pretty sure that I went into like the same stitch like 3 times maybe because I could not see what I was doing. It was so hard to see. So once I finished that first row, I was like, you know what, it looks good enough, so I stopped. But if it wasn't that hard to like see my stitches, I definitely would have done way more rows. But I had to stop at 1 because it was so hard to see. Like, I don't think I want to use furry yarn again. Like, it was cool like recreating this, but I don't think I want to use furry yarn again because it was so hard. But of course, if the piece calls for it, I'm going to do it. But if I don't have to, I don't want to at all. But let me show you guys the cardigan again. That's really all the trouble I had with it. Like, it came out so good, and I think my favorite part about this would definitely be the buttons. I have no idea why, because it doesn't even button up. I don't even have buttonholes on this side. I just put buttons for the aesthetic, and because she had it too in a picture. So I was like, okay, I'll do it too, but I'm not creating buttonholes because, again, I don't think I'll wear this out. Not because it's really cute, but it doesn't fit my shoulders right here. So I want to be comfortable wearing my pieces out. I don't want to have to keep adjusting every single time I want to do something. So that is it for everything I crocheted in the month of August: the cardigan, the skirt, and the tank top. And this took me a total of 11 days to complete. I think I finished the tank top in like a day or 2, then the skirt was like, anyway, it was 11 days. I don't feel like breaking it down. And I used mohair and merino wool from Knitting for Olive, and I used a 3.5mm hook, which was my very first time using such a small hook. And I literally thought these pieces would take me forever because I have never used a small hook before like that. The smallest hook I've used was a 4mm. So going from a 4 to 3.5 was like a drastic change for me. But honestly, I would do it again because I have to do it again for my next project, which I'm going to introduce to you guys. It's not a recreation piece, but I'm going to get to it. But I used a 3.5 for this, and I loved how it came out. I also have a pattern for the cardigan, and you can purchase that at copydolls.com to make your own Clueless cardigan. but these are the 3 pieces that I made for the month of August. Now I'm going to move on to my plans for September, everything I want to crochet, or you know, the K word. But I have to go take my thumbnail picture really quickly, so okay, on to the next thing. So that's done. So the month of September, so it is currently August 30th right now. So my plans for September, okay, if you guys have seen my previous videos, you know that I am now getting into knitting. I taught myself how to knit for the first time, and honestly, let me just say it here. I'm gonna update you guys really quickly because I'm gonna have a knit with me really soon, because I'm working on a sweater vest and it's a knit with me. Did I just say that? Anyway, I'm working on that. Video is gonna be out later, but this is a preview of that video. So I taught myself how to knit, and knitting is so easy. I thought it would be like super hard to get, because crocheting is like, okay, ribbing, single crochet, you know, usually you single crochet, then half double crochet straight across, whatever you need to decrease, you know, do a little decrease. Knitting is like, oh, rib stitch and then stockinette, turn around, and then you purl, and then you turn around, and then knit, and then turn around and purl, and then you gotta SSK on one side or K together on another side. Like, it's so much. But honestly, when you get the terms and you know, honestly, okay, for anyone who wants to learn how to knit or crochet, I would recommend learning all the terms first. Learn the terms and learn what they mean, and you know how to knit, basically, because that's what I did. That's what my sisters and I did, and we're pros now. Okay, we're not pros, but we're getting there. Anyway, why was I saying this? Oh, knitting is like super easy now, and I started my first project, which is a sweater vest. No, I'm not supposed to be showing you guys. Should I show you guys? Okay, I'm not gonna show you guys the whole thing, just so my I don't think I'm gonna show you guys. I don't think I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna show you guys. Okay, so I'm currently working on a sweater vest, and that video will be out later in September. It'll be out sometime in September. I don't want to show you guys how it looks because it's a surprise, and I want you guys to be surprised when you see my first project. And I should be done with that in a few days, and then I'll have my knit with me out. Boom, done. That'll be one of the first videos in September, if not the first one. If I'm not mistaken, it might be the first one. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. But that'll be my first project, and then I'm going to get back into crocheting, because after I finished my 3-piece, I started on my sweater vest. Like right away, I went straight into knitting. So now I'm going to go back to crocheting, and I'm going to use this hand-dyed yarn from Kin Yarn. Is it Kin? Yeah, from Kin Yarn. So, oh my gosh, it just keeps falling. Can we just take a second to look at this beautiful color? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've never crocheted anything pink before, so I'm really I've never crocheted anything like a solid color until the 3-piece. So I'm really excited to make a sweater with this. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be making a sweater with a crochet sweater with this yarn, and I'm super excited to crochet with this yarn. But I also need to get mohair to pair with it, because this is fingering weight yarn, and I don't want to just use fingering weight. I want to use mohair with it. So I think I'm gonna buy like a pink mohair. I was thinking white, but I don't want to do white. I know it'll be a cute accent, but I think I'm gonna go with like a pink similar to this, so it just blends in and it's a little fuzzy, but it doesn't seem like I paired it with mohair, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm really excited to crochet a project with this beautiful yarn. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This is so beautiful. So that's gonna be a project in September that I'm going to do, and then after that I think I'm going to transition back and knit a sweater for the first time. Crazy, I know, But the sweater vest I'm making is so easy, and like I said, once you know terms, it's so easy to knit. All you have to do is know terms and know, you know, what the terms mean, and you're good. That's all you need to know. So my sisters and I bought a pattern already, and we've been looking over it to make sure we know all the terms, so when we do start, it's like, you know, we know what to do. So I'm going to try and I'm not going to try and knit, I'm going to knit a sweater. I don't know if I'll finish it. Hopefully I will in a month of September. So I'm already going to finish the sweater vest, and then I'm going to do that crochet sweater with Kin yarn, and then I'm going to knit a sweater for the first time, which is crazy. And listen, hear me out, if I finish the sweater in a good time, I will try and crochet another sweater. Crazy, I know, but I really want to get into doing sweaters since winter is coming, guys. The holidays, they are coming, so I don't want to do summery stuff anymore, because it's time to start embracing that cool weather. Even though I live in California and I don't think we're getting cool weather anytime soon, it's still time to embrace it, because you guys can't feel the temperature through my picture. So I'm excited to start making sweaters. I'm really excited to use this beautiful yarn. I'm excited to knit a sweater for the first time. Like, are you kidding me? And I think that, and then I'll have like other videos in between, like my actual projects, because I like having filler videos, because for me, I don't always want to finish a project in a video, because if I did that, I would literally have a video like once every 2 weeks, yeah, or something like that. So I like having filler videos like vlogs and yarn hauls. I would definitely have a yarn haul, because I have more yarn coming in for my knit project, I think. So I want to show you guys all the yarn I got, and maybe do a couple of swatches, you know, do something like that. And that's pretty much it. So I'm really excited for the month of September, and I have most of my videos planned out. Of course, I'll adjust them, you know, here and there, but for the most part, I have everything I need to like fill up the month of September, especially like with knitting. I'm doing so much with knitting, and you know, I'm really excited for this knitting journey. Like, I've been crocheting for so long, so getting into something else is like really refreshing, even though it's kind of challenging. And that's really it, guys. I don't really have anything else to say. I showed you guys my recreation pieces. I told you guys everything I want to crochet and knit in September, 2 knit projects and 2 crochet projects. So hopefully I can get that. I just really need to like lock in and just crochet or just knit. But again, oh, hold on, I'm not even done. I thought I was done. Hold on. Okay, and then I also want to recreate another piece. Oh gosh. Okay, so forget crocheting another sweater. Actually, this might be in October, so I'm kind of like ahead of myself, but I do want to recreate another piece. And I was looking at pieces from the show called The Nanny, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, I want to crochet a piece from The Nanny, and I haven't seen that show before, but she has so many iconic pieces, and it's just calling my name. So I don't know which one I want to recreate yet, but I think that's where I'm going to go. Like with the recreation piece, I think I'm going to do something with one of the pieces she wore in that show. So that is where I'm at with the recreation piece. I think I will try and do something soon with that. I don't know if it'll be in this month, but this is just literally, you guys are literally seeing my brain process everything live, because I don't know everything I'm gonna do in September. I don't know if I would push some things to October. Like, I literally don't know. So this is me brainstorming with you guys basically. So I think I will try and slide that in there somewhere. I don't know, we will see, but I know for sure that I'm going to finish the sweater vest. I know I'm going to start a knitted sweater, and I know I'm going to finish this crochet sweater. So I know that for sure. The other things it's in the air, you know. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. I talk so much with my hands, but I feel like talking like this is like really boring. Like, why would you want to talk like this? So I think that is it. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think I have anything else to say. So since you guys enjoyed this video so much, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.